Most of us have been in situations that have scared the bejesus out of us, right? I don't know, when you get more time to yourself than you otherwise would have, like this situation, you start to think about some weird shit. So, I was racking my brain the other day trying to remember what the most frightening moments of my life were, sitting there in silence for a while. A few unpleasant memories came up. When I was a kid, maybe 7 or 8, I got a bad infection, which in turn caused a really bad fever. This was the first time I experienced hallucinations. Obviously had no idea what was going on. Found out years later from my mum that I had hallucinated a little girl sitting at the end of my bed. Yeah, while I was sick, she was just staring at me apparently as I described it in my confusion. So that was disturbing. Maybe not too long after this, I fell through the roof in the attic of our old house back in Middle England. I managed to grab onto a wood beam just instinctively to break my fall. So I wasn't injured. My dad was fucking fuming though, I won't forget that. Yeah. Not so lucky one, also as a kid. Fell out of an apple tree, bouncing off a branch before I hit the ground, and winded myself in a fairly brutal fashion. Couldn't breathe properly for a while. I would have been gasping and panicking. Bad times. I used to take some unnecessary risks while out and about with my older brother. On one such occasion, we made a makeshift raft out of some flimsy wood and a large inflatable rubber ring that we had patched up. Took it down to the local pond, as you do. Proudly took it out into the deep, and yeah, it capsized in the deep middle of the watering hole. I wasn't a strong swimmer. When I went under, I sort of froze for a few seconds before fortunately flapping to the surface. My luck was in, as the rubber ring was within reach. Pretty dumb stuff. Kids die in such circumstances fairly frequently. So yeah, I got lucky. There are a couple of events, other ones which bubble to the surface of my memory, but what do all these examples have in common? What's the common theme? It's the base fear which hits you or is all over you in an instant when you are not in control anymore. You're at the mercy of nature and death might be on the way. Now you can talk yourself out of or into a state of greater or lesser fear in a challenging situation. However, when you're slammed into a dangerous pickle at the drop of a hat, you don't have the luxury to think it through. In those moments, I think we, human beings, are just like other animals. We're all instinct and nervous reaction. Feel free to tell me your scariest moment or moments below. Yeah, I'll be interested to hear what you have to say. Anyway, I'll see you later folks. Take care of yourselves.